hot in a sec, so I'll excuse the AC. Actually, you know what? I'll roll it down. Dealer. They got a 66 rag top in the showroom. I can barely see it. They got a Trans Am out there, huh? It's nice. I think it's one owner, except for the dealer. They want $40,000. It's pretty good. It's been there for years, so they got a Jeep down there too. Used to have 3 Eurovans there. It was pretty cool. One was two were a Westfalia. That was pretty interesting to see 2 Westfalias. They were pretty good shape around here. Exceed the speed limit, alright? Strict guidelines on that. Second gear only goes to 35, so do is we'll go over the bridge, do the turnaround, probably get in the left lane for that. That's the first time it's ever happened. I think I need those new mounts. Oh, that sucks. Maybe the shifter mount, not on the shifter, but next to the trans. VF39 turbos really on camera, especially with this wind. It sounds like a little dentist drill even when you're not getting on it. It's like it's the greatest sound. I haven't had a turbo in 4 years now. Three years, and it's a great sound. Look at that. Look at the bridge. That's just, you know, I remember when they put this up back in October of 17, and I was like, damn, because we had some temporary bridge here and it was kind of crap. I'll take a few pictures. It's not the cleanest car today, but 20 feet away you couldn't tell, so. How far can we go? There we go. Probably give you a walk around too. How about that? So, there's probably, I don't know if you can see it from the video, but this car is 59,000. Oh geez, 666 miles. That's probably bad luck. I bought this car in Buffalo, New York, from a decent individual. He was all right. He was not the most knowledgeable on this car. This car has had, I'm the fourth owner. First owner was a woman. Nothing wrong with that. But back in 2006, she had pretty good taste. All the rest of the files are in here. I don't want to give away too much on them, so. But the first owner was a woman. She traded in her 2003 Civic, and at the time had a 2005 Tahoe, and bought this. It's amazing that this is still around. I mean, some of these other vehicles have this, but little Jeep Life thing. So the first owner was a female. Bought this straight out in cash. I think it was in Pennsylvania. The second owner, who bought this again from the same dealership she traded it back in after, I'm pretty sure, 3 years. I'm not so sure. If it's any different, I'll change it in the subtitles or whatever. He was an active duty member. Was in the military. So this basically sat on a military base for, it's in between 2 to 5 years probably around 5, because the paint was horrendous on this car. It did have a respray on the passenger side. We'll get to that in a sec, but it's just, I just want to show you more of the interior. It's very clean. The only thing is up here, just because of the sun. The sun was beating down on this. There was no cover or anything. It just sat in the military, what do you call it? DMZ, the lot parking, for a very long time. And as a lot of people know, Subaru paint is not the best, especially black, at blocking UV, and they break down pretty easy. The seats are in pretty good condition. Decent bolstering, but not for me. I will go on one side, and I have about a whole hand's worth, so I'll be sliding around. Maybe not if you were twice my size, because I am a skinny mother. My friend Tim gave me some OEM Subaru rubber floor mats. I have the actual that came with this car, the purplish floor mats that were carpet. They're in the trunk. Yeah, let's get out and take a look around. These are sitting on Federal 595s. Like I said, 2006, 59,666 miles. I do have this problem. I'm pretty sure it's the fender mount. I can just buy that at the dealer down the street. This side was repainted, as you can see right here. Not the best. Everything down here is original, but everything mostly up where the sun beat down on it. Like, you can see the fender right here. It's horrendous, but you can't tell unless you're 5 feet away, so it's fine with me for now. The back end, I have NVIDIA N1 catless. Brembo brakes. They are all, I'm pretty sure it's DB rotors. I'm not sure on the pads. I've never taken it apart. I just bought it like this. The kid put them on, so I don't think they're the best pads. I'll pop the hood. So what I've installed is Cobb turbo inlet. It had an eBay turbo inlet. It wasn't great. I still have it. I gotta get rid of it. Had a Perrin post-map hose. We changed that to Cobb. They were running a deal. I'm not like a Cobb fan. I was just like, you know what, they have the parts, I'll just grab it. Came with a Cobb ram air intake. I just bought a new filter for it. He had a front mount on this before. He cut all the plastic out right here. Greddy, very old Greddy radiator. Like I said, I had a front mount on this. I guess he put everything back on. It was running a bigger turbo at one point. I don't know what. Bunch of other little parts I'm forgetting. Cobb EBCS. Did not have the washer fluid tank installed when I had it. Did not have AC. There's a few other nip bits. IAG, obviously AOS, that's a lifesaver. This car probably would have died on the drive home if I didn't have that. It was about an 8.5 hour drive. I know I died without AC. It was 93 degrees out just driving. Yeah, I'm like that. This was competition. We converted it at Matt Miner's shop. Shout out to him, he was awesome. Matt Miner's shop to street. Little heat shield, nothing crazy. I wouldn't say it's a performance mod. A few other nip bits, like some cheap Mishimoto BPV hose. A little nip bits. We have stainless and braided lines, fuel pressure regulator. I guess that's the newest model. I'm not so sure. And then see, I'm like, I need to drink that Red Bull. I just bought a Red Bull and I need it. IAG parallel fuel rails with ID 1050cc injectors. TGV deletes. I mean, that's about it for now. AEM 340 liter per hour fuel pump. I did get it professionally detailed, but I don't have a car cover or garage, so it's quite dirty still. But it was worse before, because I'm guessing the last owner put ceramic coat on this car, but didn't clay bar the paint or really wash it, apparently, because it took a 3-stage correction to get everything off. This had a Kenwood flip-up head unit, and I guess it was the top of the line at the time. It was a 2005 model. There's Polk Audio speakers. I'm not even sure. Those are probably top end too. They sound pretty damn good. Behind the seat, under the seat, I'm running a Kenwood compact 8-inch subwoofer. Not the 8x5, but just the 8-inch circular. It's the newer model. Not many people have it, but it has twice the RMS watt. I'll give you another walk around. You can hear the exhaust. That's one thing I loved about, like, all right, so low mileage, this is the perk. Ready? You don't even have to, like, that's it. This one too, ready? Oh no. Ready? I did get the stainless tip, not the titanium tip. It was cheaper, and I just don't like that ricey look. It's all clean. Why don't we take a picture? Maybe one on the left side. Yeah, there we go. You probably can't see the screen, I apologize, but the pictures will be on my Instagram most likely. That's about it. I hope you guys like it. You'll see more of this obviously on the channel. More content will be coming soon. We'll get the engine done. Should be IAG stage 2 tough. Break it in. We're gonna try to go for a 400 wheel, and I'm leaving it at that. And we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. Drive it around, have an adventure car, you know, go to the track. Probably just autocross first, most likely autocross. That'll be it. Well, hope you liked it, and hope you can subscribe, like, and comment. Tell me what you think I should do with this car. So obviously I want to keep it for a long time. Another car is not ruled out though. Might be looking at another one next year. We'll see. Different styles. So yeah, I will see you guys later, and more will be coming soon. And I think it's twice as good. It's pretty good, but it is more expensive. You can get the original 75 water on Amazon for like $100. Not much else that I can remember. The shifter itself is also Cobb. I did not install that. It was there before my time. It is a blue one, which, if anybody remembers, was the first ones that kind of came out. They only do really black now, as far as I know. This had the two options of the Lamco boost gauge and the automatic dimming rear view mirror with the compass, which you cannot see at all. It's just been baked to death in the sun. you will never know where you're going. Everything else is pretty clean. There's not much else I can go on about this. Otherwise, we just go for another drive. I did have to perform a major service on this with Matt Miner a month ago. It was misfiring really bad, and we thought it was just a horrible tune. Hey, what's up, buddy? And we found out, or he did, that the gas tank, because of the way it was sitting on a military base for quite some time, decided to give out and rot from the inside out. But luckily he had a brand new one, and I told him just put it in. I mean, this car's low mileage. I really didn't want to cut any corners with it. I mean, you can't really clean it out. It's just going to come back. We did that, and he put the AEM fuel pump in. It had a DW200 in before. DW200, and then we went to an AEM 340. And it feels a lot better. But the bad news was when he finally finished everything and we were able to dyno tune it, he put the base tune on, ran it for the first time, see what it liked, what it didn't like, in terms of ratios and the dyno charts and the graphs and all the woo-woo. And it was supposed to make around 280 and 280 to 290 wheel horsepower. It only made 245, and that was a big oh no. So as of right now, post-cylinder compression test, this car needs an engine. It is the famous Subaru ring issue, but not a broken ringlet. It's just the rings are very tired, again, from sitting. The paint, the engine, the gas tank, there's a bunch of stuff. At least the body's clean. That's all that matters. Underneath is spotless. It's beautiful. That's what I look for, you know. The body, it's hard to keep new like this. You know, you can get like a 200,000 mile STI, redo it all you want, but it's not going to be quite exactly the same as what it was originally. This is a well-preserved body. Obviously, I mean, there was no salt around where he was. The underneath is pristine for a 2006. Gas tank area, the gas door area I should say, is beautiful. I do have to clean it again. The body, like I said, the body is, I'd rather get a nice body with no engine than a car with a built engine and a shitty body, because it's just really hard to find them like this anymore. And I got extremely lucky. Story goes, I get up during quarantine. This is about mid-May. I get up and I look around on Marketplace, and on Mass Subaru Marketplace, this pops up only 20 minutes prior to me looking, and I see it and I'm like, oh my god, 59,000 miles, that must be a typo. And I started messaging the guy. I'm like, hey, can we get some more pictures underneath the engine bay? And he goes, sure. Sends them all. And I said, no way, this thing's 59,000 miles for real. The engine bay was clean. Like, it's dirtier than it looks. So I told my friend Tim, who's also like a Subaru enthusiast, and he got me into it. I told him, this car has got to be it. We've been waiting for months made that I liked, they all had some kind of rust issue, either the rear quarters or the gas tank area. And this one had none of it. And I was like, you know what? I don't even care if the motor's blown. Unfortunately, that was foreshadowing. But I said, I don't care. And he's like, you know what? We'll leave at 3 a.m. tonight. And I said, tonight? 3 a.m.? I said, I don't know. And he goes, dude, you've been waiting forever. I'm like, you're right. So we left Mass, the South Shore area, around 3 a.m. Got to Buffalo, New York. It was a 7.5, 8-ish hour drive with all the pit stops. Fill up, take a break, stretch. Got there around 11, 10-ish in the morning. And we saw the car, drove it around. I was like, you know what? It's got a little ticking issue. We thought that was the injectors, but it's actually, it was the injectors. The injectors were making a harsh ticking noise, but it was because of the fuel pump. It's making a little ticking noise. I'm like, you know what? I'll offer you 16 instead of what he wanted, 18. And he said, you know what? You drove all this way. Why not? It's yours. And I said, all right. I whipped out the cash. You obviously have to make cash deals with these cars. Just like Terminator Cobras, you can't go to the bank and be like, I want one Terminator Cobra, please. Can't do that. Whipped out the cash, gave it to him, had the bank count it. It was all good, and we drove this back home. It was 8.5, 9 hours. I got back home around 10:30 at night. 10, yeah. We did also eat there. We left Buffalo around like 1 p.m. So it was about a 9-hour drive. It was all right. It was pretty sketchy, I gotta say. Driving this thing, and I'm like, dude, is it gonna blow up on me? And it never did. And I'm surprised because right now cylinders 2 and 4 have 73 psi and 87 psi, and the air is escaping through the rings and out the oil fill neck. But it runs. I mean, it makes 245 wheel for now. I'm happy that it's even here because I've been waiting so long to drive it. It's been in the shop for a while, and now it's got to go back in. But that's another story. It should be quicker than the previous time. He was very busy. There's many cars wrapped around Matt Miner's shop. This time, around September, it should be straight up fast job, nice and quick. I don't have to baby it for about 1,000 miles.